So I wanted to show you how to work a triple action fast luck candle. I use these candles for luck, to draw in more money, to bring forth blessings. There are of three different colors. So the red for the fast luck, the white for the blessings, and the blue could be for peace. The blue could be to bless the home, money, house, blessing. The blue could be for steady work. So the blue and the red could be for any situation when it comes to money and finances. The red could also be used for wealthy way, and or the blue could be used for better business. So you have many options. But the one in the middle, the white, always stands for blessings. This is what I use it for. Now, how do I dress a candle like this? Pretty simple. I get a $2 bill. I use it as a petition. I like using money for petition. Like, the more advanced I got into my spells, like I told you, I would use like the play money, which I enjoyed using because it looked exactly like money. But, you know, as I worked and stuff, I said, you know what, I'll sacrifice $5. I'll get 5 singles. I'll use these. And I'll always leave money on the altar because I felt like the energy that was there was bringing me back more money when I left money on the altar as an offering to the spirits, and then later on asked them for permission, you know, can I use this money in a petition? Because if when you offer saints or spirits or even your guardian angels certain things, you can't generally take it back. But you can always ask them. I want to use this for this and that. I want to use this for this. Or you can place it on your altar and say, this money is specifically for this. You working on your money altar, you get it blessed, and you reuse it back into your spells to help bless yourself. Okay? So today we're going to do a few things. We're going to work with fast luck herbs, fast luck oil. We're going to use alligator hand, and we're going to use lucky root hand. I have 2. And we're going to work with some money drawing herbs as well. Now, when you're working for money, for blessings, for prayers, you want to use Psalms 23. It's a general prayer for love, prosperity, love, happiness, blessing. You can say it and you can combine, you know, of the things you want. So you could say your Psalms 23, and then you could say another additional prayer in which you'll say, you know, may I be blessed mentally, physically, and emotionally, with stability, with financially, long-term success in my home and all I do, in my business, for my family, you know, at work. May I be able to maintain the wealth and security. You know, you want to be secure. You want to be able to pay bills. You want to be able to just take care of yourself. So ask for that security. Ask for that longevity. Ask for that abundance that comes in. And when it comes in, it hits you heavy. When you have an abundance of blessings flowing in your life, sometimes you don't even realize that you can't see it because you're too busy asking for other things. If you look and compare yourself to the things that you have today and look at the things that many people don't have, you will see how blessed you are and how abundance has flown into your life in so many ways. I'm going to dress this candle and I'm going to get right back to you. I have to get a plate to put it under. Yes, you want to make sure you put it on a plate. You don't want to ruin your nice little altar tables and whatnot. You don't want to ruin your cloths. Use like the freezer paper, parchment paper. I use that when I'm doing like a spell or working in an area. Like when I work, you know, when I work on my rituals and my spells, and I know, you know, it's a possibility it's going to be some wax flow, then of course, then I want to make sure that my altar cloths don't get dirty, because I used to throw away my altar cloths because the wax would be so thick on them that it would be hard for me to take it off. But I don't throw them away no more because I don't get them messed up. Like, I really love my altar cloths. So if you're into your altar cloths and your ritual items and whatnot, take care of them. Because you don't want to be going through, altar cloths are pretty expensive. You don't want to be going through them on a consistent basis. So use the wax paper, use your candle thing. Don't put it on your dresser. Like, I guess that's my biggest pet peeve, when I get pictures sent to me and you have the candle sitting on your dresser, like you couldn't put that on a plate. Put a plate on that. Use a petition. This candle is great because it's jumbo size, right? And you can write on it. So take advantage, write on it. It's pretty thick, about 9 inches, I say. So write on the candle, okay? Write on the blue part, write on the white part. You can write your name going around. And then on the red, from the bottom up, right, and from the bottom up on the blue, you can write like if it's for work, you want to maintain this job, you want to make sure they call you back, you want to make sure that steady hours are going for steady work, you can do that. you can definitely work with blue. Yellow can be used if you want to maintain steady work and steady clients. But I've used blue many times with many variations. So it's something that you can do. You can do the red for fast luck, or you can use wealthy way, better business. It's all up to you. I'm going to do it for fast luck today. And I want to make sure that I show you how to work it. I want you also to get some ginger, because ginger heats things up and moves things quickly. So you want to make sure you got some ginger flowing in, because ginger is going to help you to get that money. It's going to help you to move things quickly to you. So it's also a great route to working when you want to speed up things. You can also use my precipitado powder and to help speed up and push things, faster. And, some of you don't want to wait. So you want to push it up a bit quicker, and you're working it still. You're still working it. A candle like this, you work it for 9 days. You work it for let's say 20 minutes a day. Snuff it. Do it again the next day. Don't go over that 20 minutes, and make sure you maintain yourself and your energy. All right, I'm gonna address this, and then here's the finished product, and you can also burn this on top of your honey jars. As the candle burns down in stages, you can remove these extra herbs. You don't want any of your spells to be effective with them overly burning with a lot of herbs. So if you are burning candles, your stick candles, any kind of freestanding candles or image candles, don't allow those herbs to be caught on fire and create a mist of heat around, the energy that you're trying to pursue for luck, for blessings, for money drawn, and those situations that you're praying for. The whole candle is dressed, oiled, prayed over. I have the alligator foot, and I have 2 lucky hand roots here, as well as some pyrite and the $2 petition. If you don't have a $2 bill, it's fine. You can use parchment paper. You can use a dollar bill if you want to, but I prefer the $2 fast luck spell. They work really well if you can achieve the goals of praying, working it. So if you have that energy, I feel like it will be a great spell for those of you trying to bring forth more luck, trying to maintain that stability around you, and those of you that are looking for a combination of work and blessings and wealth, overall wealth. And as I stated, you can use this as a business candle as well. So if you do have a business, the business name can go from the bottom of the red to the top, and you can write down your information. If you work at home, you can write down your address onto the blue, your name onto the white, and the business details go all over the red section. And you can dress it with as many herbs as you want. This was minimum for me. Watch it to see if it leaks, where the wax goes. All of that is going to help you to determine the results of your candle reading. You should be reading your candles. Every single time you burn a freestanding candle, I want you to read the results to see sometimes how the flow is going to affect you before the candle even finishes. Because that's what I do when I do my candle reports. I send you a report of how it burned, and I indicate what the wax means. When it burns this way, when it drips, if it burns too high, too low, or if it continues to go out. And for those of you that continuously get a candle that keeps going out, stop everything that you're doing. And I want you to cleanse up your home, take a bath, and do a few blockbusters. Get your energy cleansed and clear, and then you can come back to relight it. And make sure you actually finish the candle. If the candle burns out with dark smoke, allow it time to burn. You can stop it by snuffing it out with a candle snuffer, not blowing it out. Or you can use a spoon and you can put it over the wick, and that'll help it go out. But once you blow out your spells, you're blowing out the energy. You're messing it up. So that's a big no-no, okay? Trim the wick down just a bit and then relight it. But generally, if you're not getting a good burn, that is also results, that is also signs of what's currently happening. So take everything into consideration. Allow the candle to fully burn down. And give it time when you're working through your spells. Just because the spell finishes in 9 days doesn't mean that you're going to generally see spell results within the 10th or the 14th day. Spells and the results and how they work each take their time. So little by little, that energy is building. So that's where you'll see things seem like they happen all at once, but that's not correct. They've been little by little happening. Little things been changing, little by little. Work your candle spell and make sure you work on you too. That means your body. That means bath. Use your oils. Make sure you are praying over it each time. And as it burns within that 20 minutes, if you are the one that loves to basically watch your candle for the 20 minutes, pray over it while you're doing that. Pray over it. You can push forth more energy, light some prosperity incense along with this. and work it to your advantage. You know, those blessings, that money drawing, that fast luck, that wealth, work it all according to what you generally need. Can you put a certain amount of money on the candle? You sure can. But sometimes the spirits, they have a way of giving you what they feel that you need. So if you go and you say, I want to make $50,000 and you only made 5,000, that's what the spirits generally felt that you needed at the moment. Like, subscribe, and stay blessed.